This is Randy Babel from All Sports Scoreboards again. I'd like to show you one of our Aussie rules and cricket scoreboards. This is a combination scoreboard. And we're using the white LEDs, which is a new LED that we're actually starting to use. And the white LEDs in the sunshine really pops out. So it's good, excellent color for outdoor digits. The other options besides the white are with red, yellow, or green LEDs. All of them are very good for outdoor brightness. This one here has 400 mil or 16-inch digits, but your digit sizes can range from a 200 mil scoreboard all the way up to 750 mil in size for the new numeric scoreboard itself. You can see this one set up as Aussie rules. It actually has your goals behind and your total, and you have a game clock, and the game clock can be set to count up, as this one's doing here. It can also be a time of day clock, and it can also be made to time to count down as well. It just depends on how you want to take and play the game. The fabrication scoreboard, this is all a Colorbond steel. It's actually it's all made out of. Internally, it's an aluminium internal framework, so it's not going to rust on you at all. The cover of the actual digits are all Lexan polycarbonate cover, and it has a UV protection over the top of it as well, so it stops it's also an anti-glare, so it stops the glare of the sunshine from actually shining directly onto the actual digits, so anybody can see from anywhere in the fields. And all the LED digits are actually very wide-angle viewing, so you can see the numbers and everything from virtually spot on. We custom print all the scoreboards, as you can see. If you provide us with your artwork, we actually we print that out so we can match the logo with your club, and we can make it to whatever colors that you actually want to have as well. With the scoring on this, the scoring of the program with the Aussie rules is really good because as you enter anything in for the actual goals, you'll see as you're entering the points in, as you're entering the points in, it automatically tallies over to the score for the actual points for there. So you got 6 at a time for your actual goals. And your behinds, as you add this on, it adds 1 at a time as well, and automatically increments all the way up. So the scoring system is actually quite a simple thing to do. Now, in cricket mode, okay, we'll swap this over to cricket mode for you so you can take a look. In cricket mode, it's set up a little bit different because in cricket mode, it's set up so you have your batsman runs here, you have your wickets, you have your overs, you have your innings total, and then you have a chasing total. So while it's set up in here, these first 2 columns are related to the 2 batsmen that are actually at the crease at the moment. So as their runs are actually scoring, so the first batter will be actually scoring runs. As you score on runs, you can see it adds on to the innings total. Okay, so if the second batter was to actually score runs as well, second batter scoring runs, you can see that's also adding on to the innings total as well. Okay, your wickets and your overs actually increment up 1 at a time, as they would normally. With your overs as well, are incrementing up 1 at a time. There you go. So if you were to get a new batsman in, okay, to make a new batter, what will happen is a new batsman comes in, the scores go back down to 0, and as that new batsman scores, the digits then also add up to the additional innings total, and you can change that over. Now when you change your innings, okay, when you do a new innings, you'll see that the innings total current drops down into here plus 1 run, that's your chasing total. So your previous innings plus 1 run is your chasing total. Everything else goes back down to 0. So when your score for the new innings actually goes up above the 9 runs, so it'll go all the way up above 9 runs, so up to 10, 11 runs, wherever it is. So the new innings, you actually got additional run that you're chasing. So when a new innings comes in, you will see as the new innings, this is where we hit it. That's it. So you see that the chasing total actually goes up minus the 1, which is the previous first inning total, and the second innings actually goes down plus 1 because it's the new chasing total. So once again, the time is actually, or the scoring is very user-friendly. It thinks for itself, so you don't have to do a lot of thinking for you, but it shows you what you're chasing and your current innings totals are. Now normally in cricket, you're actually at the time of day, normally the clock is set up in the time of day. We can also program it as well for if you wanted to set this up for other sports like soccer or whatever else on your field. So we can just show 1 set of scores plus also the game timer. Anyway, that's pretty much it in relation to the scoreboard. It's a great scoreboard for the Aussie rules cricket combination. If you're playing both on the same field, which a lot of fields are, so you get the cricket club to kick in for half of the other one. Anyway, I'm Randy Babel from All Sports Scoreboards. Check our scoreboards out online on www.allsportscoreboards.com because we can custom build any scoreboard that suits your needs.